Wait, what?
Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday morning and I'm actually not on my way to the gym. This is probably the first Saturday I haven't gone to the gym and who knows how long. But before we get started, hello, how are you? My name is Medina. This channel is just a diary of my life and I really hope you enjoy it. But back to business. We're on our way to charge our car. We're getting our day started early today because at some point today I'm supposed to be going to a cookout with my friend Nikki. So I wanted to have my driving done and out of the way before that started so that I can actually, like, you know, enjoy myself and not have work and money on my mind. Today is actually a beautiful day. And I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling feisty. I don't know, but I'm feeling good and I think that's great news. Even though we're not actually, you know what I decided it's not even that I'm going to keep my finances personal, because that's not it at all, but I'm not going to talk about them as the center of my life because they're not the center of my life. Like, money really is just not the center of my world. Whether I have it, whether I don't have it, money comes, money goes. That is my logic. Money flows just like energy, and it comes to me and sometimes it leaves me, but it always comes back. So we're not even going to have money as the center of our conversations anymore, because I've been feeling like kind of yucky just talking about money so much and talking about, oh, I don't have no money, I don't have no money, I'm broke. Who cares? Who really cares? It's not the end of the fucking world, and I'm not going to make it the end of my world. So you know what I'm doing? I'm not talking about it. These niggas is out buying furniture like it's free. They got this whole fucking block blocked off for people buying furniture. You would think that they was giving this shit away for free. How many people is furnishing their homes? Damn. I have been good with most of my July restrictions. Takeout, we haven't done that. We have had takeout once. I'm not gonna lie. We have had takeout once. Honestly, it's actually crazy. The thing that I've been lacking on most is stretching, and that's what I need the most. My body feels so tight. Even this morning, just touching my toes felt like a damn touching my toes felt like a task, and I'm a flexible girly. Touching my toes is nothing, but this morning touching my toes, I actually felt like my back was breaking. I felt like, oh my gosh, I can't touch my toes. It was absolutely unreal. So I really need to just start stretching every day. That's the hardest one, but that's what I need to do once I wake up. Really, once I wake up, ideally I should stretch, because it takes 10 minutes to just do some stretches, stretch out my body, start my day. And that's what I need to do every day, because I really don't like the idea of like bending to pick something up and like feeling tight and unstretched out. That's crazy. I should be able to do things. I'm 31. I'm not a fucking 89-year-old woman who hasn't been bent around in a decade. I'm a spring chicken. I'm still a young girl. I should be able to move my body. I just have to move it more often, and just going to the gym and working out is not enough. So we need to start stretching. And it's crazy that that's truly been the hardest thing for me to implement, but no worries. We woke up this morning and we stretched. So today's day one. I still feel like this month is going to change my life. How? I don't know. Maybe not this month, but my life is going to change soon. My life is changing. I'm not even going to say my life is going to change. My life is changing because I'm changing. I'm becoming a different person. I'm becoming a more disciplined person. I'm becoming a more responsible person. I'm becoming a grown-ass woman, okay? I'm becoming a grown girl. Oh my gosh. My face. But you know what? I feel like my face is looking like this right now because there's a whoa, fucking brain goddamn melt. There is a corner that I'm about to turn with my skin, and then my skin's going to look flawless. But right now, it's just looking kind of yucky. Y'all won't believe who I ran into yesterday at the motherfucking gym. I was walking into the gym as I normally do, walking into the lockers as I normally do, and I'm actually randomly on the phone, which is not normal. I'm never on the phone. But I was on the phone with my friend, and my sister called me, the sister that I haven't seen since October. She called me and I was like, what the fuck? Let me call you back. My sister's calling me. So I answer and I'm like, hello. And she's like, Medina, turn around. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Sadia, you're right there. What the fuck? It was random and it was nice to see her, and it was like really nice to see her, of course, but something about it was weird. Like, it was like, whoa. It almost felt like seeing a stranger. So much about me has changed in the last 10 months, 9 months, since the end of last year. So much about me has changed, and me and her haven't seen each other since October. Of course, I'm not a different person. I'm still the same person, but a lot of things about me has changed, and I'm sure a lot of things about her has changed. And even like her just being like, yeah, so what you've been up to? I'm like, whoa, this is my sister, somebody that I talk to every single day, all day, for years, every day, all day, years. And now we're like, oh, what are you up to? That just felt weird. I didn't like it. And although I am happy that I saw her and we did make plans to go see my dad together next weekend, it was still weird. I didn't like it. It didn't feel familiar anymore, which is weird. Because I'm like, you're my sister. You're quite literally my blood. You are a part of me and I'm a part of you. But it felt weird. Like, it felt like, yeah, like I said, like seeing a stranger or like a long lost friend. I don't know. It didn't feel intimate. It didn't feel close. You know what I mean? Like, even when we hugged, I'm a hugger, and I know my sister isn't really a hugger, and she's not like the super affectionate type. I'm a hugger. If you're going to hug me for real. Don't give me no fake hug. Keep that shit to yourself if you don't really want to hug me. If you want to give me a light embrace or any of that, keep it to yourself. I'd rather you not hug me, actually. So I'm a hugger. We're going to hug. We're going to get in there. I might crack some ribs. You can crack some of mine too. Like, I want a real embrace. And her hug wasn't giving that. And again, like I said, my sister isn't a hugger in general, so I wasn't expecting it to give that. But it was just like, damn, I really haven't seen you. We really haven't talked. I really have no idea what's going on in your life. Like, not a clue of an idea of what's going on in your life. And that's weird. But I don't know, maybe me and her are going to enter a turning point after we go see our dad. I don't know. I genuinely don't, it sucks even me about to say this, because I don't like that I feel this way, but I genuinely don't feel like our relationship will ever be the same. And I really don't like that. Like, I really don't like the idea that me and my sister won't be close anymore, and we won't have this sort of close relationship that we once had anymore. But I genuinely don't, I don't know, I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. Just think how this entire situation has been handled. There's a smidge of resentment in me for my sister, and I think a big conversation would have to take place in order for us to move forward and move past things and like be on a better foot and maybe start working our way back to how things used to be. However, I've tried to have this conversation with her for months. It's not happened. It's gotten me nowhere. I've gone unanswered, unreplied to, and it's crazy because even seeing her yesterday, I had texted her maybe like a week ago, like, hey, I really miss you and my nephew. Like, I hope we can see each other soon. And she just didn't reply. So that's really been the theme of me trying to talk to her for like the last 8 months, 9 months, however long it's been since October. And because of that, I feel some resentment inside of me. And I don't want to say I just resent my sister, but it's just like, damn, I really feel a way that she didn't think our relationship was worth a hard conversation, because that's all it would have been, a hard conversation, a conversation where she has to be vulnerable and tell me that I hurt her, and I have to take accountability for hurting her, and I have no problem doing that. However, the conversation can't happen if only one person is willing to have the conversation, and I think that's the part in me that has created some sort of resentment, some sort of something. I feel like resentment might be a big word, but it's something in me that's just like, damn, you really thought that little of me that we couldn't have a conversation? You were willing to just dispose of the relationship opposed to us having a hard conversation? That hurts. That really hurts. And because of that, I know that I feel something, and I don't think things will be able to be resolved unless we can have a conversation and both of us can put all of our feelings out there, and both of us can, you know, come to a resolve on how we were feeling individually about the other person. And I just don't think she's willing to have that type of conversation. I don't know, maybe she is, maybe something has changed, but I've been trying to have this conversation with her for months, and like I said, we haven't had a conversation. And I hate that for us, because I love my sister dearly. Like, my sister has always been my favorite person on earth. Like, it's just something about her. She's just one of my favorite people on earth. Not even if one of, probably my favorite person on earth. And it's been like this our entire lives. This time that we haven't talked is probably the longest we've gone without talking our entire lives. I'm not even lying. We didn't even grow up living with each other. We have different moms, so we never grew up living in the same house or anything like that. And this time period is probably the longest time we've gone without talking or seeing each other in our entire lives. And I don't like that. Like I said, my sister, that's my girl. That's my girl. I don't play about her. If you have ever met me at any point in my life, you have heard how obsessed I am with my sister. So Dia is my girl. That is literally my heart. And it just hurts to be in this just weird place where it's like, I don't know. I guess it's a part of growing, because she's a grown-ass lady. I call her my little sister because, of course, she's younger than me, so I always will look at her as my little sister, but she's a grown-ass woman. She'll be 28 this year. She has a grown-ass kid, so she's not a child. She's not an infant. I don't need to infantilize her with the word little sister, but that's my girl. That is my little sister, and I hate that we have found ourselves in this place, because I don't know, I want to fix it. I don't want to be here. I don't like being here with her. I don't like how this makes me feel. I don't like how I've made her feel unintentionally. And it doesn't really matter, intention or unintentionally, whatever. At this point, what I did that hurt her. It doesn't matter if it was my intention or not, but I want to fix it. And I don't know if she has a desire to fix it in the same extent that I do, but we move. I'm about to charge this car and go for a little walk, and we'll see each other soon, hopefully.
See you soon.
See ya.
Who's out there for me? Who's out there for? Thought my ex bitch was bad, but you find her.
You're not celibate.
I start cross on when he be digging me out. I feel like a bad bitch.
Safe, but I'm sliding. But I play it safe. If I don't feel it, then I'm sliding. Tell you ain't got a trip, I'll be back for you. Anywhere you at, how I travel across the mount for you.
She got the best of me. I'm getting over her. She follows me around. Hits when we grind, I'm fantasizing about what I'm gonna do. I suffocate when you're away from me. So much I can't go a night without your love on. Every time it rings, I hope it's you, girl. I wanna get used to, and who stands to lose you? Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Stay. I've got peace and I've got love. These beautiful things that I've got.
Will you take a shot with me? I'm taking a shot by myself. Oh, well, if I'm not driving, I might take 2 shots.
You can take all the shots you want. Take all the shots you can. Wait, what? I want to carry my walker.
I'm
It's too
pulling.
thick.
I used to sleep on the floor to blow up. Now I get 200,000 to show up. These niggas ain't sold more dope than me. Niggas ain't touched more bowls than me.
Oh, Lordy. 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 It's the next day, and last night was so weird and random and filled with liquor. I can't even tell you how much I drank. Me and my friend Nikki, we drank an entire bottle of Crown something, Crown Blackberry. She loves a freaky drink. That's one thing about my friend. She loves the most random freaky drink. Would I ever purchase Blackberry Crown? Absolutely not. But it was actually really good. It tasted pretty good. I'm not even going to lie. But now it's Sunday. I ended up having to sleep at her house because I told y'all like a couple of weeks ago, like an idiot, I drove home drunk. I know, shame on me. Actually, shame on me because it was insane how drunk I was. And I made a vow to not do that anymore. And last night, I was really drunk. Like, really drunk. And I was ready to go home. And I was like, Medina, you cannot drive home like that. You can't. You can't. And I really wanted to drive home because I need to drive today, you know, make some money. And it's harder to get my day started, you know, when my day doesn't start off with me being home. So I'm kind of like out of whack. And now my house is a mess. My house is actually a mess. It needs to be cleaned. But dang, what was I saying? I'm discombobulated, y'all. I'm not even drunk. I've got my trusty big cup of Gatorade. I'm not even hungover or anything like that. I just feel like, ugh. I've had on these clothes for too motherfucking long. Having to go into Wawa looking like the night before is not fun. People are in there in fucking beach outfits because they're about to go to the beach because it's Sunday morning, and people are getting hoagies and shit to go to the beach. And me, I look like I just got off of a fucking all-night bender with fucking cowboy boots. Luckily, I don't have on any makeup. Luckily, I washed my makeup off last night. Luckily, well, not even washed it off. I just basically ripped it off of my fucking face. Oh my gosh, I actually feel yucky. But I didn't spend a dime of money yesterday. How amazing. I didn't spend not nothing. Nikki already had the bottle. We drank her entire bottle. And then when we ended up going out, she bought me drinks. Amazing. Amazing when you have a friend that gets it. Locked in, loaded. Wow, I'm just saying anything because now I'm tired. Like, I thought I took off all my earrings. I slept all night at Nikki's house and I slept pretty well. I got to see my new house. So exciting, right? Yo, I actually don't know what I'm saying right now. I feel like I just got a little delusional out of nowhere because I am tired because randomly we didn't get back to Nikki's house till like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30. And at that point too, that's when I was like, do you even need to drive home? The sun is about to be up. And then I'm like, nah, you need to just sleep here. So I slept there. It's only 11 o'clock now. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, I need to stretch. I'm so tired. I can't do anything. I'm hungry. Y'all, I'm just yapping. I'm overwhelmed. System overload. So much is going on. Whoa. Medina, shut up, because what the fuck are you even saying? I came on here to say I'm home now, and I didn't drive home drunk, and I'm so happy that I didn't drive home drunk because I wanted to go home so bad, but I really was looking at myself and I was like, Medina, you're actually drunk. Like, you can't drive home 35 minutes. You can't drive home 3 minutes. You need to just sleep and sleep here and go home tomorrow. So that's what I did. And here we are. And I didn't get to flirt last night with absolutely anybody. There was nobody to flirt with. There's nobody that I wanted to flirt with. Somebody was trying to flirt with me and I was just like, yuck. Yucky. I don't want us to breathe the same air. Don't want that to happen. I need to take off this goddamn shirt. I've looked like a Jezebel for too long. Ooh, God is good. God is good. God is good. I forgot that I had this on yesterday when I was doing my makeup. Oh, God is good. It's really the simple things. Sometimes it's really the simple things. Like sometimes I get so excited about the most simple things ever. Cause this right now, wow, that feels amazing. I feel like I could take a nap. I think I'm gonna take a nap. I'm rambling. I'm hungry, but I wanted to get something to eat, but I was like, I can't go into another store in this outfit. I can't. Teeth unbrushed, looking like I just got fucked. Can't do it. Can't do it, okay? So I came home, but I knew if I came home, I wasn't gonna have nothing to eat. So I don't have nothing to eat. But I'm just not going to eat right now because I need to take a nap. I need to take a nap and wake up in 2 hours and try again. I'm not even going to sleep on my couch. I'm actually going to go get in my bed and go to sleep. And wake up and try again. Wake up and try again. Y'all, I'm not going to speak too soon about something, but I think something just clicked in my brain and we're done. But I'm not going to speak on it too soon. Give me 24 hours, y'all. Give me 24 hours and we'll talk again tomorrow about what I'm discussing right now. Because I'm not one of those YouTubers that's like, oh, it's something going on and I can't tell y'all, but just know it's something. Like, who gives a fuck? Shut the fuck up. That's actually so like full of yourself to do that, where it's like, girl, I got something going on, but I can't tell you. Then shut the fuck up. That simple. Shut the fuck up, you dickhead. But I'm going to tell y'all. I just don't want to jinx it. I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm going to tell y'all in 24 hours what it is. It's nothing crazy. And if you've really been watching the videos, and I'm sure you already know what it is, but just give me 24 hours. Medina, who cares? Wow, today is going to be a day because I actually have to go out and make some money. And I'm exhausted. Luckily, it's early. It's only 11:26. I have time. I can go take a nap and wake back up. We just gotta start over. Why did we drink so much? We had literally probably collectively like maybe like 15 shots. I had when I first got to her house, we took maybe like, oh yeah, when I first got to her house, we took like 4 shots. And then we went to the cookout. Random niggas cookout. I'm not even gonna get into it. Random niggas cookout. Went to the cookout. Took a shot there. Came back to Nikki's house. Finished the bottle. We probably both took like maybe like 6 shots then. Then we went out. Got drinks. Oh Lord. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm too old for this shit. It's so much later in the day and I'm finally recovered from a night of drinking. Me and my friend drank I think I told y'all earlier, I don't know if I did, might have, but we drank an entire bottle of Crown Blackberry, because my friend likes freaky flavors. So we drank an entire fucking bottle of that. I don't even know how we drank an entire bottle. But what's nice is that I don't feel the same exhaustion if I would have drank an entire bottle of tequila. If I would have drank an entire bottle of tequila, we wouldn't even be able to have a conversation right now. This floor is, my house is just dirty and I'm overwhelmed. I'm overstimulated. I'm just, I randomly reactivated my Instagram yesterday and I already deeply regret it. Like, deeply regret it because it just gives me a reason to feel like shittier about my life. But it'll be deactivated again in a week, so it's not holding me hostage. And I haven't even been back on Instagram after I reactivated it and it made me feel away. I was like, yeah, time to get off, because I just don't want to know what's going on in people's lives. I don't want to know the good, the bad, the ugly. I don't want to know shit going on in anybody's life. I barely want to know what's going on in my life. It's kind of just made me feel just shitty. It just makes me feel shitty. It just makes me feel like, Medina, why can't you figure it out? Like, everybody around you is figuring it out. Everybody around you has figured it out, is on their way to figuring it out, or is just doing better than you. Like, everybody, that's what it just feels like. It feels like everybody in the world is doing better than me. Everybody that graduated high school with, I graduated college with, I fucking graduated beauty school with, shit, at this point about to fucking graduate with my master's with. It just feels like everybody has the answer that I don't have. Everybody is just figuring it out and I just don't know why I can't. And I don't want to say I can't because I can, but like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I think overwhelmed wouldn't even be the right word. I am at capacity. And I've been at capacity, and the harder things become, the more overflown I feel, or overfilled. Like, I don't know. I'm just I was just on FaceTime with my friend Liv, and she has a baby. And well, not a baby, he's a toddler now. He's like 4. But she has a child, and even watching her figure things out and watching her career start to unravel, of course it hasn't been easy. She's had so many like trials and life shit happening, like quite literally life shit just has happened to her, back and forth and back and forth. And now she's coming on the other side of it somewhat. Like, her career, she just became a licensed social worker. She just got her license, so she's starting somewhat of a new career. Like, she's been doing it for a little bit, but now she's really doing it since she's licensed. And like, hearing her talk about her clients and her new job and where she wants to take things, it's like, wow, I have no idea what that feels like. Like, I have absolutely no fucking idea what that feels like. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Or even like talking to my friend Nikki, and I'm like, I went to see her house yesterday, and I'm like, wow, you really bought this house. Like, I've never aspired to own a house or anything like that. It's not like I don't want to own a house. It's just like, I don't know, it's not something that I've ever thought of. But also, my mom has never owned a house. So it's not been something that's been like a priority around me in my life, or in anybody's life around me that I really know. But seeing her buy this house, I'm like, wow, you really bought this house. Like, you really bought this house. This is your house. Wow, that's crazy. And hearing her talk about her future plans with her career, like, one day she was like, yeah, I think I want to be a judge one day. And I'm like, wow, whoa, what the fuck? You really could be a judge one day because you're a lawyer. So that's not, I don't even know if I'm like correctly articulating how I feel. I just feel a lot right now, and I'm feeling really sad randomly. Because like, why just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I figure it out? Like, what the fuck is in me that I just can't figure this shit out? I feel like everybody that I see around me, its life is on play, and it's just playing out, and they're just doing things. And you know, like, problems can arise for people, and I'm not even saying it to say like, oh, woe is me, I just have it so bad, because I don't. Like, I'm still insanely blessed, and God is still insanely good to me. It's just like, why can't I figure that part of my life out? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. I genuinely don't fucking know. And it's just overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. And it's really frustrating. And earlier I was super excited because I haven't smoked yet today, and that's a lot for me. It's like 6 p.m. and I haven't smoked yet, and I'm like, okay, Medina, just don't smoke. But then it's like, but why not? Like, your life is already like fucked. Why not? Just feeling kind of down. I'm feeling down out of nowhere. Like, I don't know what just triggered this. Like, I don't know what just triggered this. Actually, I don't even want to say it's all Instagram, because I was going to say, oh, I do know it's Instagram. Like, I don't even want to give Instagram that much power, because that feels fucking silly. But I'm just fucked, man. I genuinely don't know what the fuck to do. And just that level of unknown is overwhelming. Hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow, you know, and there'll be another day. And that's exciting for some. But for me, it's like dreadful. And it's not dreadful in the sense that like I don't want to wake up. Like, of course I want to wake up. I want to live. I just don't feel equipped for all the shit that comes along with living. Life is weird. Being a fucking human is weird. The human experience is weird. And even when I went to my friend's house and like, I was like, oh wow, like I could live here. Like this is a nice house. Like I could see myself living here. But I'm like, whoa, about to not have your own space that's really yours. That feels unsafe to me because anything can happen. And granted, I can't imagine anything happening between me and my friend that will cause our relationship to be where it's like, oh yeah, we don't need to live together. I can't imagine anything like that happening, but like anything can happen. Anything can happen, truly. And I would just hate to be in a position where I just don't have anywhere to go. And I think having my own place gives me that sense of security where it's like, okay, if anything fails, you still do have your own place. And it's scary to think when I leave this apartment, I won't have my own space. I'll always be at the will of somebody else. And that just feels scary. Life is starting to feel kind of scary, weirdly. Like life is just starting to feel really scary, and I don't know what's next. I know that everything happens for a reason. Everything is happening in my favor and everything works out, and I know all of the things, but getting to the point where it works out is hard. And I'm just having a rough day. Just having a rough day. It's a rough day, Medina. It's a rough day, not a rough life. Shit, it feels like a fucking rough life. I'm overstimulated, I'm overwhelmed, I'm sad, I'm heartbroken, I'm all of the things, actually. Quite literally all of the things. And I don't talk to anybody about this stuff but y'all, actually. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am on my way to the gym. I'm not going to the gym to actually do a workout. As you can see, if you can't tell, I'm in a swimsuit because I'm going to go swimming today. And I'm so excited. I've been waiting to go swimming for a while now, and I'm finally going. I was waiting for goggles to come, and when I was first considering it, I still had hair, so I bought a what's it called? I was about to say a ski mask. That's not what it's called. A hair silk. I don't know. Whatever the fuck it's called. Wow, I can't. The word is just blanking from my memory. But I bought one of those, but I bought it in a size for when you have a lot of hair. So it's kind of big, but I also have a big head, so it's working out. So I'm excited. I got my goggles. I got that. I got some everything. I got everything I need. I'm really, really excited to just be in some water. I don't know why, but I am. And I'm not really a good swimmer. Like, I'm okay. I took swimming in college as like my gym class. So I'm okay at swimming, but I am not a good swimmer. So I want to take this time to work on becoming a better swimmer. I have been trying to think of another workout that I can do that I also will enjoy. And I really just want to swim. I am excited. I hope I can become a better swimmer. I think that would be really, really cool if one day I could just do laps in the pool. And it's so possible. What I'm saying isn't even an insane stretch of a goal. Me being able to do laps in the pool, that's going to come. So yeah, who knows? I just want to become a better swimmer. I want to be able to jump into the ocean and just be cool. But also, being in the ocean versus being in a pool, very different. Because I can always get to the bottom of a pool and jump up and you're at the top. That's literally all you have to do. But an ocean, it ain't no bottom, babe. Well, it is. But who's going to the fucking, you already know. But yes, I'm on my way. Whoa, babe, come on. You didn't have to do that to me. You didn't have to jump out like that. I'm on my way. Whoa, that was a cough. I'm on my way. And today's a new day. Today's July 7th. It's a new day. I'm going to the market. I'm gonna go get some groceries. I woke up, I cleaned my kitchen, did my laundry. I have like one more load of laundry to do, and I am going to fold it today. I am going to fold my laundry today. Why? Because I need to start my week off good. I'm tired of having my hampers filled with clothes. I'm tired of having to go through my hamper to get clothes, and having my having to do that every morning just makes me stressed. It adds a level of stress to my life that doesn't need to be, whereas I can just get the folding over with and do it right now. So I'm going to do that when I get home from the gym. I am going to go to the market at some point. I actually need to wait to go to the market until I figure out what I'm going to cook. So I'm going to go home, do my laundry. Not do my laundry, fold my laundry, shower, and everything like that. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to drive at all tonight. I kind of want to take today to like really mentally prepare for like the next 10 days. I want to cook. I want to finish cleaning. I want to do laundry. I need to clean my bathroom. I need to do some things. So I'm trying to decide if that's what I'm going to spend today doing, but I also do need to charge the car regardless. So we'll see. It's 11 o'clock right now, and it's 11 o'clock right now. I just told y'all all that I have to do. I don't even know how long I'm going to spend at the pool right now. I'm really hoping it's not a lot of people there. This is a fairly busy YMCA, but it's a Monday. I don't know. Hopefully people at work, hopefully people at jobs are at work. So yeah, I really hope that it's not that many people there, or shit, if it's only me, that would be actually amazing. I'm feeling a little better. I don't know, actually. I'm feeling like pushing it off, fake it till you make it, pushing it off. I'm really feeling like I don't want to associate myself with the feelings that I was feeling yesterday, because I don't like that. What am I trying to say? I don't like seeing people's happiness and it making me feel, I don't even want to say jealousy, maybe envy, because envy and jealousy are different, but I don't know, making me feel something negative, making me feel any way about my own life. I don't like that, but that's also why I stay off of Instagram, because I know that happens to me, and I know that I'm not evolved enough to where that doesn't happen to me. So that's why I stay off of Instagram. So getting back on Instagram, even just for a second, was like, Medina, why'd you do this to yourself? And although I do want a fitness Instagram, I actually am trying to wrap up this week's worth of content. It's not even really content, it's just a post, but wrap up this week's worth so I can post probably today. But that's going to be different because it's not going to be personal. I'm not even planning on really following people that I know back. I really only plan on following other like fitness people, because this is not a personal Instagram. I don't want to curate it to where now I start seeing personal things and shit like that. Me looking at people that I don't know's life doesn't bother me at all, which is why I can watch like reality TV and shit and feel no way. Me seeing random people have like things and stuff like that doesn't do anything to me, but me seeing people that I know and it's like, dang, I really know things that you've gone through and you really have gotten there, what the fuck is wrong with me? Seeing that affects me differently. So that's why this is going to be a very not personal Instagram at all. I don't plan on making it personal in any capacity. I don't even really plan on showing like, I was gonna say I have to show my personality, so yeah, you'll see that, but it just won't be personal like this. It won't be nothing like this, actually, nothing. But I am about to pull up to the gym, and I'll tell y'all how swimming goes later on. So I'm actually not going swimming because I just went in there. I didn't even go inside. I looked inside and I could see a bunch of people in the pool, and then I saw people coming out and they were like, had all of their pool shit, and I'm like, oh, it must be family day. Maybe that's it. I'm like, people ain't at work, but I guess some people, I don't know what people got going on, but the fact that there's people here, I actually should expect that. It's the summer and it's 11 a.m. I just thought since it was a Monday, it wouldn't be like this. So that just showed me, if I want to come to this pool, I need to come to this pool once they open. Damn. And if I was in my gym clothes, I would have worked out, but clearly I'm not, and I'm definitely not going to go home and then come back here. No way in hell. That's definitely not happening. You know what should happen? I should go get a car wash, but I need something cheap, because y'all already know I'm low on funds. I need something cheap because I'm low on funds. So I'm going to find a cheap one, like something like $10, $12, $10.95 with tax. Cool. That's where I need to be. Let's see, actually. Let's go find one. Oh, girl, Philly is this way. I want something closer to Philly. And want something all soft car wash opened. Yeah, I could do that one. 15 minutes. Bet. We're there. 15 minutes. I'm actually excited because this car is fucking dirty as fuck. Every time I touch it, I get black on me because it's dirty as fuck. Damn, but we're not going swimming, and I can't go to the market like this. So I'm going to still have to go home, take a shower, and get my day started. I still need to figure out what I'm going to get from the market. You know what I was thinking? After I saw my sister, I kept pondering on the fact that it's weird that it felt so distant. Like, it felt so unfamiliar. And that's such a strange feeling to have with my sister, this sister specifically, because she's one of the closest people I feel like I've ever had to meet, period. Family, friends, period. My sister was truly, we were close. We weren't just sisters, we were friends. And to feel this type of distance from my sister, I've never even felt this type of distance really from a friend. I don't even want to say it's a mutual thing, because me and my sister are just two very different people in terms of our feelings, emotions, our relationships with people, our everything. We're just different people. So I feel like I've missed her so much, and I don't even know if she's really missed me. Like, I'm sure she's missed me a little bit, but I don't know. Like, in that moment, I didn't feel any of that. And I'm like, whoa, when I saw her, I wanted to squeeze her, scream, like, be so happy. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I really missed you. And it's so crazy to have not felt that from her. And I don't know, it just was weird. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And I think I don't like it even more. And I've been thinking about it, like, the last however long since it happened, even more, because I don't have a close relationship with my family for real. So she's she's the closest person that I am to my family. So to now have that relationship be a little strained or a little weird, I don't know what to say about it really. It's just different, and it's not different in a good way to me. So to now have that relationship feel that way, it's kind of like, damn, my fucking sister, damn, like, damn, it's rough. It's actually hard, especially because, like I said, we lived together. We talked every single day. And now the relationship is just drastically different. And I don't know if it will ever go back to being the same. And I don't have a lot of close people in my life. And I don't have a lot of close relationships. I don't have a lot of people around me. So for that to be a relationship that was that closeness to now go to this, is like, damn, I already don't have a lot of that in my life, and to now have that happen with my sister, it's like, it really sucks. It actually really, really sucks bad. I don't really know what to do, because like I said, I've tried to mend things for a while now, for months. Even looking at our last text, like I said, my last text was like a week ago to when I saw her. I saw her on Friday. I sent her that text the previous Friday saying that I missed her and my nephew. She didn't reply. I've been trying to talk to her and meet up with her for a while. Nothing really has come of it. So I don't know. And the situation is so minuscule to me, because it's like, we could have moved on from this a while ago if I knew it was an issue, but I never. It's just a lot, actually. It's not even a lot, actually. That's the crazy part. It's not a lot. It's something that could have been resolved so long ago. But now that it wasn't resolved in the moment, now other things for me have come of it in terms of how I feel. And I just don't like how this situation was handled. I think it's just like very childish. And it's a slap in the face to what the relationship was to the fact that we're sisters. Like, I just don't like when people can't address when they feel a way about something. You can't expect a problem to be fixed if the person doesn't know that there's a problem. And I'm pro hard conversations. So if we have to have a hard conversations in the moment to not have fucked up conversations in the long run, let's just do it. And I wish she would have just told me how she felt in that moment, and I would have been insanely apologetic, because how I came across was not how I intended to. And now it just sucks because, wow, seeing my sister after not seeing her since when? We haven't really talked since October. So what? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. We haven't really talked in 9 months. But I know we probably haven't seen each other probably in close to like 10 months. So that's crazy. Damn near a year since I've seen you. This is craziness. But yeah, it just sucks. It sucks. I hope it does come to some sort of resolve, because that's my fucking sister, you know? Like, this is just so unnecessary. But it just also sucks because I know that I just don't see the relationship ever going back to what it was, because I also know my sister, you know? So I have, how would I phrase this? I have certain expectations of things, and yeah, even how she acted when I saw her was exactly how I would have expected her to act. That's how I would have expected her to act. But I'm like, dang, maybe, I don't know, because I just never expected to see her. It was just very random. We both go to the same gym, and she says she's there pretty much the same days as me, and we never see each other. And it's crazy because when I saw her that day, I wasn't planning on going to the gym. I didn't feel like it, all of the things, and I forced myself to go, and then today we see each other. So that's crazy. But then also she talked about me, her, and my other sister going to go see my dad. I don't even want to say fun fact, because it's not a fun fact. My dad is actually in prison. Yeah, my dad is in prison. He actually hasn't been in prison that long. He's only been in prison since September of last year. He is in federal prison. He's locked up with the feds, yeah, for some white collar shit. It's actually a very insane trial. Like, actually, he has been there, like I said, since September, and I've seen him a few times, and we had talked about going, well, she had said she was going to go see my dad on next Sunday, and she was like, oh yeah, he told me next time he wanted to see me, he wanted to see Mina, and Mina is our other sister, and Mina is her sister where they have the same parents. But I mean, we're both sisters, but her and Mina have the same mom and dad. Her and Mina only have the same dad. So yeah, my dad said he wanted to see her and Mina next time he saw her. But I was like, oh fuck it, I'll tag along. And I'm cool with tagging along. But something about that also triggered me a little bit, because I'm like, dang, when is the last time my dad asked to see me? I've gone to see my dad twice. Once with, it doesn't matter who I went to go see him with. That's fucking irrelevant to the story. But I've gone to see my dad twice. My sister Saudia, she told me that she had gone to see my dad several times, and she said she's been going to see him like back to back, which is like crazy good, because she said she's been driving to Jersey, and my sister didn't like driving period before. Like, she barely liked driving 10 minutes. So to know that she's been driving like over an hour to go see my dad, that's actually really, really crazy. Like, so much has changed. Like, so much can change in time. And I mean, that's not a big change, but to me that's a big change. But anyways, back to how I was feeling about the whole my dad situation. I really was feeling away because yeah, it just started making me think about things from my childhood, and like stuff, how he used to treat me and my sister Mecca. That's my only sibling where we have the same mom and dad. If you don't know, I have 7 brothers and 5 sisters. I have a whole lot of fucking siblings, and my family has kids in sets. So the set that I'm in is me and my sister Mecca. Me and my sister Mecca, we're she's my only sibling where we have the same mom and dad. We grew up together. That's my only sibling that I really lived with growing up. Let me make sure she doesn't focus, because last time it wasn't in focus. But so yeah, me and my sister Mecca. So what was I saying? I was saying all of that to say, seeing her and hearing her say that my dad wanted to see my sister Mina next time he saw her. And we have a group text, and in the group text is like all of my dad's kids. So it's 10 of us in there, and they just always talking. And the ones who go see my dad always write in there after they go see him or talk to him or whatever. So Dia actually never writes in there, so that's why I didn't know that she was going to go see my dad. But anyways, people will relay messages from my dad, and my dad will be like, oh yeah, I want to see this person, I want to talk to this person, or he always calls specific kids and stuff like that. And my dad has called me a couple of times. He might have called me like maybe like 3 or 4 times since he's been in, so I don't know what that means, but he's called me 3 or 4 times. But just to hear him say, like, through others, like, oh yeah, I want to see this kid, I want to see this kid, or now through my sister that he wanted to see my other sister, it's like, dang, like, my dad has never been like, oh yeah, I want to see Medina. Or like, even since he's been in, I really expected him to try and cultivate a relationship between him and I don't know what he's doing with his other kids. I'm assuming that he's cultivating some sort of relationship because my sister is going to see him multiple times, but also they already had a different type of relationship than him and I had. But anyways, like, I really expected him to I hope this doesn't start making me emotional, but I really expected him to try and just form a relationship with me, like get to know me. I even expected it to get to a point where I would be like, oh, I will go see my dad by myself, and maybe me and him would just talk. But I don't see that happening. I definitely don't want to go see my dad by myself. But even also, like, I don't even know what we would talk about. Like, I just don't even know what we would talk about. My dad tends to talk about himself a lot, so even when I've gone to see him, I've gone to see him with people, but anytime we've gone, he really just talks about himself the entire time, which isn't abnormal. That's my dad. But I just expected it to be different since he's locked up, you know? I expected perspective to sink in, because my dad is locked up for reasons. It's basically around like a business that he had. The specifics don't even matter. But he spent all of my childhood and all of my siblings' childhood, like, he spent so much of his life putting his effort into this business, and like, I barely spent time with him. My dad, it was at a point in my dad's career where he was traveling 300 days out of the year, so I barely spent time with my dad ever. I spent more time with my stepmom and my siblings than I ever spent with my dad. So I really expected, I don't know what I expected, because even thinking about this, my dad has been, this trial has been going on for like 7 years. For 7 years before my dad turned himself in September, this trial had been going on. So even during those 7 years, he hasn't really tried to cultivate a bond. So I don't know why I expected him going to actual prison would make it different, but I did. And in all of this time, nothing is different. Nothing. Like, nothing at all. And yeah, I don't know, it just sucked. It made me feel like something I used to feel when I was growing up, that like I never felt special from my parents. And I think that's the hard part about having a lot of kids, and especially when you're not around those kids, like, it's hard to make those kids feel special. And I think that's really important for your parents, to make you feel special, because then you won't seek that out from others. Like, especially, wow, let me not get fucking emotional, but seek that out from others, especially not in a romantic aspect, because yeah, I like never really felt special growing up from my parents, because one, my parents always had so much going on that it always felt like something else was a priority. And I mean, my dad literally was just never around. My dad was always just around financially, but he was never around emotionally, physically, anything other than financially. And my mom was around, as in physically there, but she was never emotionally present. She was never mentally present. So I always just like felt alone, and I never felt special. And yeah, something about seeing my sister and her saying that kind of triggered me, and it's making me feel like, do I even want to go on a visit with them too, and my dad? Because it's been making me feel away, because I don't know. It's like something. They'll start talking about things that I don't know what they're talking about, like memories that they had together that I don't have with them. Because when I went, the first time I went with my dad, and my sister Mina, who I was just talking about, would go with me and my other sister next weekend. And I went with my younger brother, and my younger brother is also their full sibling, so another one of the kids that they all live together. And even when I went with, I don't know if my camera overheated or what happened, but the shit turned off. Wow, here was another lighter. I keep losing lighters. I want to wrap this up because I was chatting. That was a sign I needed to shut the fuck up, because I was chatting. But because of all of that, I'm like, do I even want to go next weekend to possibly feel the same things that I was just feeling and what I was feeling the last time that I went and the last time that I went before that? I don't know. I don't know if I need that type of energy around me. So I'm actually debating on if I want to go. I think that was for Sunday that's coming up. So I don't know. Right now I'm not feeling it. So I might just say no. Because if I'm not feeling it right now, odds are I just shouldn't go. Because I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel those feelings anymore. I'm already feeling them right now. So that might be a no for me, dog. And it sucks because I want to see my nephew, because I haven't seen him in as long as I haven't seen my sister, damn near a year. So I want to see my nephew and all of the things. However, I just don't want to go there with them. I don't know, but now that I know that this lighter is down there, I'm hyper fixated on getting this lighter out. And I don't even need this lighter. I have a bajillion lighters. A bajillion lighters. Have them. Don't need this one. For some reason, I'm fixated on this one. And now I've got to get this one. I did go get the car washed. Car is still dirty. It's cleaner, but it's still dirty. This car needs like a detailing, but this is not my car, so I'm not paying for a detailing. I really want to go trade this in for another car just because it needs a detailing. But that's a conversation for another day. I'm on my way home to do all the things that I have mentioned. I hope y'all have a great day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. It's foggy outside. I'm charging this car, but good morning. It's early as fuck. Let's actually push this back some so we're not super close, but like I said, it's early as fuck, and I'm out here because I have to be out here. Y'all already know I've been on bullshit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I need a therapist. I think I really just need a therapist. I'm not saying the therapist will solve my issues, but I think I got some things going on mentally that I don't know how to deal with. I don't even know how to really explain it because I don't know what the fuck is going on. But something in my head is just not right, and I've been having some really weird thoughts lately. And I think I just need to see a therapist because I'm just not feeling it. But whether I'm not feeling it or whether I'm feeling it, still got to come out here and make some money. So here we are because I've been on bullshit. I got an eviction notice. I got things going on. But I'm out here. I'm actually not stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know if overwhelmed always equals out to being stressed, but I'm overwhelmed. But I'm not stressed. I'm just like, okay, this is life, girlfriend. This is life at this very moment, girlfriend. This is what you've got to deal with, girlfriend. Yeah, this is what you got to deal with, girlfriend. Wow. But yesterday, I said I was going to do all of those things. Like, then I said I was going to fold my clothes. I said I was going to go to the market, right? I'm not going to tell y'all what I did do because it's actually really too embarrassing. And it's crazy because I share a lot on this channel. But I was like, yesterday I was like, I'm actually embarrassed for my behavior. So I'm not going to share. But just know I pretty much didn't leave my couch after I was supposed to go to the pool. And I got home. Not going to the pool really like discombobulated my whole day because I had a whole plan. So not going really threw me off. That's my excuse for what happened the rest of my day. But Here we are. It's Monday. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday morning. I thought I was going to be able to see the sunrise. You can't really tell, but to the left of me, you can see some pretty purple clouds and shit. And I thought I was going to be able to see the sunrise, but I can't. And there's a lot of birds in the sky. And I've been up for a long time. It's 5 a.m. like I said, or 5:30 now, 5:40, whatever. I've been up since like 2:45, 3 a.m. I don't know why, but I've also slept a lot recently, so waking up that early is actually amazing because I've been getting too much sleep. Honestly, sometimes, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but sometimes I become obsessed with dreaming, and I'd rather be asleep because my dreams are just so much more pleasant than real life. That sounds so depressing. Oh my gosh. But we're comfy here, right? We're personal. We're getting to know each other. And that's really how I feel. So sometimes I'll spend excessive amounts of time sleeping when I'm not even sleepy. Like, ooh, my bad, y'all. I'll force myself to sleep just because I want to dream. And I've been doing that a lot recently. A lot. Yesterday I slept a lot for no reason. I was not even tired. So waking up at, what time did I say? Wake up like 2:45, 3. Was like, okay girl, get your ass up because you really have been asleep for a while, honey. A while. But I get like that sometimes. I don't know if I'm the only person that experiences that, but I really get addicted to sleeping. And it's not even sleeping, it's dreaming. I can lucid dream at times, so I can control my dreams in moderation, I guess. And I really just become obsessed with dreams. Because like usually in my dreams I'm not alone. And I'm alone all the time. I just be tired of being alone. So I'm like, let's go to dream world. Let's dream. Let's see what's going on in the dream world. And then I wake up and I'm like, damn, back to this shit. Back to this shit. I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for coming back to watch this video as always. I really appreciate it. I hope y'all come back next week for next week's video. And I hope y'all have a great week. Sometimes I can't talk. I really sound like mush mouth. I hope y'all have a great week. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all are just having a great time. Something is going on with my hair and I'm not feeling it. I think it's just getting brassier with the sunlight. Something is going on. I'm not liking it and I want to cut it off, but I don't want to cut it off too low by myself and ended up see, can't talk again, and make it look patchy. I don't know. Something's going on. In different lightings, it looks different colors. Something funky is going on. So if it looks funky, please ignore it. Just ignore it. Give me grace. It'll be fixed. Okay? That's it. But I'll see y'all later. I really appreciate y'all watching. See? Can't talk again. Watching. I really appreciate y'all watching Medina. Honestly, like I said, I really sound like mush mouth sometimes. My words just get jumbled. My brain moves so fast that the words come out like that's how it happens sometimes. But I'll see y'all later. Bye.